So here is the super small and simple multi-item sorting system we'll be building today. And as you can see, you can make it any length you want. You can even turn corners. It's fantastic. All you got to do is go to each chest and organize it however you want. You can go vertical, horizontal, or you could even mix it all up for fun. And anything that isn't organized into any of these chests will go into the output over here. Now, there is a small flaw with this where sometimes a couple items can get stuck in here, but all you have to do is take something out of the chest, like if I have a cobblestone chest over here. I'll just take a couple out, put them back in, and it'll flush the small little extras back into the chest. This is an improved version of a design by Blocky Bryson, so if you want to check out some more customizational options, such as using shulker boxes instead, check out their video here. Here's what you need for the input and output chests, and then you need this for every double chest you have. And note, these are droppers, not dispensers. So let's begin by shaping the way we want our chest to look. So I'm going to have one here, then one here, and then let's turn a corner. So let's go like this. Let's go one more, and then let's turn a corner again. Although just to be sure, whenever you're turning a corner outwards, you need to make sure you have these two pillars like this. And let's go like this. And once you have the shape you like just like this, we're going to go behind the chests, and then on the right side of each of these, we're going to place a dropper, not a dispenser, a dropper, going up and to the side. And we're going to do this for every single one of these chests. And while I'm doing this, I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments below, and subscribe if you want more quick tutorials like this. Alright, and you should see all these little smiley faces looking towards the next chest in line. So we're going to take a hopper and point it into the back of each exposed chest, just like this. Whoops. And then we're going to skip this corner right here because a block's going to go there. Let me just place that. And now once you have all these hoppers placed, you're going to place one below the hoppers, pointing to the left, the same direction as this dropper. So one right here. This one will point over to the next dropper, to the next dropper, and then let me get on top here. This one will be pointing into that dropper, this one here, and then at the end, we're going to have one more dropper pointing up, and a hopper pointing into that one. And now it's time to do some redstone, so let's go back to the front, and then at the top dropper we'll place a block, and then diagonal down we'll place another, and we'll snake like this every block where there's a chest. So let's go back around, there's a chest here, so let's go diagonal. There's a chest here, so let's go diagonal. There's a chest here. So because of this corner, we're not going to place one up here, but we'll place one here, and then because of this chest, there's another diagonal. So you should have a shape that looks something like this. And then if you have these inside corners, you want to place a block diagonally from here and run it all along back to this one, just like this. So for clarification, so far all of these chests have the exact same thing behind them. It's just in order to link up the corner ones, you either have to compact this one or just drag this one a little farther around the edge. So now let's actually put the redstone down. On this top layer, after every chest, we're going to place a repeater facing towards the left. And then right here, 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 and here, just like that. And then on all those spots that don't have a repeater, we're going to have redstone dust right here. And underneath every one of these blocks, we'll have another redstone dust. So let's go around, dust, dust, dust. And then on top of this one at the end, we're going to place another block just like that. And then the final touch for this part is we're going to go up to this outer corner right here and place one more redstone on this dropper just to make sure it gets pointed at. So now let's go place the output chest while we're over here, just like that. Let me place a block underneath it, maybe some on the side just to make it look nicer. So now we'll go place our input chest right here in front of the first chest like that. And we're going to have another dropper facing this direction right underneath the chest right here. And then a hopper underneath the chest pointing into that. So if we have items, they'll be taken out of the chest and put into this dropper right here. And facing out of the dropper, we'll have a comparator that points into a redstone repeater that points into redstone dust. Then a block, another repeater, and a block on top of that. And then you can choose either one of these repeaters, it doesn't really matter. Just click one of them 3 times to set it to 4 ticks. Then on top of these 3 blocks, we're going to place redstone dust. And one more on this dropper. But if you're on Bedrock Edition, this will be a little bit different. So let's break all this real quick and I'll show you the Bedrock version. We're going to have the comparator pointing into a 4-tick repeater with a block behind it. Then redstone dust, then a repeater, then redstone dust. So really similar to the old one, just on the other side. And then over here, we're going to have 2 more blocks like this with redstone on top of those. and a repeater underneath it facing towards this dropper right here. And here's proof of it working on Bedrock. So now you'll need to set up all of your chest organization. I just put a different colored wood into each one of these chests here. So you can see if I put in, let's say, oak planks, give it a second, and they will all appear in this chest. I make a lot of really simple and short tutorials without things like sponsors getting in the way. If you want more of these, hit the subscribe button.